This is the second week of my Road to Septon challenge, and this week I'm focusing on OLL. Yes, more algorithms. That's my favorite part of queuing. Alright, so OLL stands for orientation on the last layer, aka making the top layer the same color. Now, as you may know, there are 57 OLL cases. But thankfully, I already know all of them, and I even used GoodAlgs to solve them. So, the first thing that I did on day 1 was testing my OLL times on JPM's website. I did 500 solves and my mean was 1.65 seconds. Now, that took me 2 hours to do because I had some breaks in between, and the remaining 2 hours of practice were spent working on certain OLL cases. So, in order to ease the learning process of all the OLLs, the cubing community separated those 57 cases into a bunch of groups, 14 to be precise. So I worked on 2 of those groups every day. So basically, day 1 I worked on cross and T cases, day 2 I worked on I and P shapes, day 3 fish and night move shapes, and yeah, you get the drill for day 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now, as I said before, each of these practice sessions took 2 hours to complete. And on day 1, I tested my OLL times and the remaining 2 hours of practice. On day 7, I retested my OLL times and again it took 2 hours. The rest of my practice was, you guessed it, solves. Now, I know what I said in the first video about how many times I'm going to be posting per week. I will be posting 2 videos per week. But no, I'm not doing that. Because if I would do that, then the first video would be so boring. So instead, I'm only posting once a week. What that means, I'm going to show you how the solves went. So let's get straight into it. But just before that, I have something to tell you guys. I took a massive break between the first and the second week of this challenge. Now, this was because I went on vacation for a week, then I came back home, then I went on vacation again, and then I came back. And the other reason was I had to learn how to edit videos. Like the first 2 videos took forever to edit. Why? Well, because I had no idea what the hell I was doing. But I mean, that's understandable because it's my first video. But anyway, apart from editing and going on vacation, I also cubed during that time. I mainly did solves, but I also learned to solve on yellow cross. Well, kinda. Like I mean, when I solve on yellow cross, the average is a second slower than my normal average on white cross. So really, I only solve on yellow cross when white cross is absolutely terrible. But apart from learning that, I was averaging about 100 to 200 solves every day. But just from solving, my average got so much better. I mean, by the end of week 1, I was averaging about 11.5 seconds on the Stagmat timer. While after the break, I was averaging under 11 seconds. Speaking about averages, let me tell you how the first average of 100 in week 2 how it went. Okay, now, what you need to know is that during the few days prior to filming the first average of 100, I was consistently averaging in the high 10 zone, like 10.8, 10.9 seconds. So when I filmed the first average of 100, sub 11 seconds was guaranteed. At least, that's what I thought. But for some reason, I don't know, maybe the fact that I was recording, I don't know what it was, but whatever it was, I wasn't able to solve as well as I could. Or actually, it was my fucking timer that wasn't working properly. I was getting scammed. I know it's hard to see, but I was stopping the timer and it wasn't stopping. Like, it just fell. Bruh.
Hello darkness, my old friend.
But anyway, of course this shit will happen when I'm about to get an 8-second single. Yes, I swear there's a problem. And so because of all of that, my mean was over 11 seconds. Now, in week 2, I did 2 averages of 100 every day. That was the first one. It didn't go as planned. But in the second one, I went ham on my timer. Yeah, I was pissed. Shut up. Emojis, shut up. But then it got better. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Oh. Come on, I can't choke. But I did. That was terrible. Yeah, that wasn't the best start to the week, but day 2 was a lot better. I mean, both averages of 100 were under 11 seconds. That's all I gotta say about day 2 because there's nothing interesting that happened on that day. Wait a minute. That's when I posted my first ever YouTube video. And of course, it banged. Now, but seriously, 170 views? That's pretty good. Especially considering how crap the video was. But I mean, I have to start somewhere. But speaking about views and subscribers, thank you so much to the people that already subscribed. And if you haven't, please do. Now coming back to the solves, on day 3, nothing really happened in the first average of 100, apart from this. Let's go! Let's go! But in the second average of day 3, a lot of stuff happened. First, I was about to be my PB single when my timer said nope. Then my timer was taking the piss. Very funny. But a couple solves later, this happened. Oh my god. What? What? Sub 9 average of 5. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's my best average of 5. And then this happened. Oh! Sub 10 average of 12. Yeah, that's I just beat all my PVs. Apart from my 3x3 single. But it was still a good day. Now, day 4, we're kind of just gonna skip over it because there's nothing to talk about. But day 5, this happened. Now, at least I beat my best average of 100 with a 10.57 average. So overall, I'm very happy with how I solved in week 2. So on the last day, I retested my OL times and I got them under 1.5 seconds, which was the goal. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, peace!